Welcome to Art Warehouse. Today's artist is Johan Tejan. Johan Tejan did not become a sculptor. He has always been a sculptor and always will be. For him, sculpture is like breathing. From a young age, he had already discovered that objects lent a lightness to the darkness of existence. Pain was his driving force, and yet each of the sculptures created by his hands afforded him a glimpse of the beauty of rebirth. Tejan was immediately hooked, went on to study sculpture at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts, KSK, in Ghent, and was a player in the international art arena before the age of 30. Since then, he has been journeying constantly in order never to arrive. He lives and works in Belgium and Switzerland. Restless and filled with longing for the inexpressible, Johan Tejan explores the boundaries of the great unknown. Trusting in his material, technique, and skill, he goes in search of the nothing that is at once everything in a manner that is as fearless as it is stubborn. Of a present that is also past and future. And of the silence that speaks volumes. Over the past few decades, Tejan has breathed life into an impressive sequence of mysterious bronze, plaster, and ceramic sculptures, injured giants and unapproachable angels, tormented creatures and modest monks, sensual nudes and amorphous hybrids. All of these, whether they fit into the palm of a hand or reach up to a monumental height, float between the earth and the heavens. For Johan Tejan, searching also means breaking out of the cocoon of one's own discipline over and over again. He is a passionate music and literature lover, and conversely, many writers and musicians have been inspired by his work. His work is currently on display at IKOB, Museum für Zeitgenössische Kunst in Eupen, Belgium, and there is a solo exhibition in the pipeline at the CAFA Fine Arts Museum in Beijing, China. Tejan's sculptures have been traveling permanently since 1994. They have gone to Lustrand Zero for in Tilburg, Ceramics in Paris and Sèvres, Human Condition in Los Angeles and the Istanbul Biennale. They have also made stops at the Gerhard Marx House in Bremen, the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in Washington and the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, amongst others. They have stayed behind in public and private collections including those of the SMAK, the MHKA, the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam, the Gemeente Museum in Den Haag, the FMAC in Paris, the Museo International del Ceramisch in Faenza, Museum Kunstpalast in Düsseldorf and the residence of the Dutch royal family in The Hague. A number of monumental works by Tejan have also found homes for themselves in public spaces, including in the atrium of the Ministry of Finance in The Hague, the CBS in Haarlem, and the Marktkerk in Hanover. One of Tejan's most important sculptures now stands in the spot where Hitler ordered a synagogue to be burned down in 1938, Twins, a monument of apology and atonement. Another important sculpture, Eros, was recently given a permanent place at the Vrije Universiteit Brussels. Tejan's sculptures are not the end, but a new beginning. Thank you so much for watching our video and see you in the following video. Please like and subscribe.